Greetings, Earthlings. In the profound silence of Neptune's oceans, where the waters cradle my being, I have often gazed toward the vastness of the cosmos, feeling the ebb and flow of energies that ripple between the stars. I am Nisa, a creature of the deep, a being whose essence is tied to the mysteries of the universe. And today, I reach out to you across the cosmic sea. In this moment, I invite you to journey inward, to close your eyes and breathe with me, slowly, deeply, as if you could feel the rhythm of the stars themselves. Let your mind settle and imagine the infinite expanse of space. Beyond the thin veil of your atmosphere, planets drift in a delicate cosmic dance, each carrying its own secrets, its own story. Your Earth, this precious cradle of life, revolves quietly, surrounded by companions who watch with silent intent. Yet, there is one among them, an ancient neighbor who stirs restlessly in the dark, sending forth a pulse, a warning. That neighbor is Mars, the red planet, a world whose energies I have felt shifting in recent times. It is from the quiet depths of my contemplation that I bring you this message, a message that Mars will soon deliver, a message steeped in hostility and perhaps in danger. But first, let us dwell for a moment on Mars itself. Breathe deeply with me as we explore its mysteries. Feel the weight of the space that surrounds you, the cold void between planets, the pull of gravity that holds each celestial body in place. Mars, with its fiery hue, looms like a restless ember in the cosmic hearth. Its surface, scarred by ancient winds and frozen deserts, holds within it the remnants of a past long forgotten. A world once vibrant, now silent, yet not entirely asleep. Mars has always been a planet of paradoxes. It is dry, barren, and cold, yet there are whispers of water, hints of life beneath its surface. It is quiet, distant, but something within it stirs. I feel it, as surely as I feel the tides of Neptune rise and fall. The energies of Mars have shifted, and this shift carries with it an echo of something deeper. A message, yes, but one wrapped in a warning. Mars is not at peace, Earthlings. It is no longer content to slumber in the dark recesses of your solar system. The hostility of Mars is not like the conflicts you may know on Earth. It is ancient, vast, and cosmic. It is a force that has been growing for millennia, simmering beneath its surface, waiting for the right moment to emerge. The atmosphere of Mars, thin and brittle, has held this energy in place, like a seal that can no longer contain what lies beneath. And now, Mars stirs, sending out its call. There are many among you who have gazed at the red planet with curiosity and ambition, seeing in it the potential for new life, new beginnings. But Mars does not welcome such dreams lightly. It is a world shaped by hardship, by chaos, by the relentless forces of the cosmos. It has seen cataclysms, storms of dust and fire, the death of rivers, the fall of mountains. And now, it looks to your Earth, watching with a gaze that is both curious and guarded, and perhaps even resentful. Mars, in its stillness, has absorbed the silence of the universe, but it is also a mirror, a reflection of the potential for destruction that lies within all things. The red planet's message is one of caution. I sense its frustration, its ancient wounds, and its wariness toward Earth. There is something primal in its energies, something that reacts to the disruption it feels as you draw closer to it with your machines, your explorations, your ambitions to colonize its surface. Mars does not welcome this intrusion, for it remembers a time when it was alive, and it carries the scars of its own downfall. it is important to understand that Mars is not merely a lifeless rock spinning through space. There are forces at play beneath its surface, energies that have been dormant but are now awakening, reacting to the presence of Earth's consciousness reaching toward it. Mars is a planet of fire and dust, a place where survival is harsh and unforgiving, and it has no desire to be tamed. Now, breathe with me again, Earthlings. Let us sink deeper into this contemplation. Feel the pulse of the universe, the endless cycles of creation and destruction that shape the stars and the planets. Mars, too, has undergone these cycles, and its message is steeped in the wisdom of cosmic balance, a balance that it believes is being threatened. The hostility I speak of is not born of malice, but of a cosmic memory. Mars remembers a time when it was not so different from Earth, when it had rivers that ran through its valleys, when the winds carried life across its surface, when its sky was not filled with dust, but with clouds of water and vapor. It remembers, and in that memory lies its bitterness. Mars has seen what can be lost, and it fears for your world, for the path that humanity treads. You see, Mars was once vibrant, much like your own planet, but the forces of nature, combined with the unforgiving chaos of the cosmos, brought it to its knees. Its atmosphere was stripped away, its surface was ravaged, and the fragile threads of life that may have once existed were torn apart. Now, as you approach Mars, as your technology reaches out to touch its barren soil, it feels your presence, and it remembers its own downfall. Mars does not wish to become a reflection of your Earth, and yet it sees the signs, the same signs that once led to its own desolation. Mars is warning you, Earthlings, to be mindful of the path you walk. It warns you of the dangers of imbalance, of overreach, of forgetting the delicate equilibrium that sustains life. It warns you that the forces of the universe are not kind to those who ignore their responsibilities to nature and to the cosmos. And so, Mars sends its message. Proceed with caution. Respect the boundaries of the universe. Do not seek to conquer, but to understand. Do not impose your will upon the stars, for they have their own wisdom, their own ancient stories that do not bend easily to the desires of humanity. Mars, in its silence, is telling you that it is not a place to be claimed or conquered. It is a world that demands respect, a world that will not yield to the ambitions of those who do not heed its warnings. Breathe deeply again, Earthlings. Feel the weight of these words. Feel the gravity of Mars pulling at you, as it pulls at me from across the vast distances of space. Its energies are raw, powerful, and they resonate with the harsh truths of the cosmos. The universe is not a place of easy answers or simple conquests. It is a place of balance, of give and take, of creation and destruction. And Mars, in its hostility, is reminding you of this balance. I know you feel the draw of exploration, the urge to reach beyond the limits of your world and touch the stars. It is a noble desire, one that reflects the curiosity and wonder that makes humanity so unique. But as you venture forth, remember that the universe is alive, and it is watching. The planets, the stars, the galaxies, they are not inert, lifeless objects. They are ancient beings with their own histories, their own energies, their own consciousnesses, in ways that may be beyond your current understanding. Mars is one such being, and it is not as passive as you may have believed. Its message is one of caution, of respect, of a need for humility in the face of the vastness of space. There are forces on Mars, energies that are awakening, and they will not be kind to those who come with intentions of dominance or control. I urge you to meditate on this, to reflect on the lessons Mars has to offer. It is a world that has known both life and death, both creation and destruction. And now, as it watches you approach, it sends forth its warning. Be mindful, Earthlings, of the balance that exists between worlds. Be mindful of the delicate threads that hold the cosmos together, for once they are broken, they cannot easily be repaired. The hostility of Mars is not a threat, but a reminder. It is a reminder of the fragility of life, of the importance of balance, of the need for respect in all your dealings with the universe. Mars is a teacher, a silent guardian of cosmic wisdom, and it asks you to listen, to learn, and to proceed with care. Breathe with me once more, Earthlings. Feel the stillness, the quiet vastness of space. Feel the connection between all things, the planets, the stars, the galaxies, the infinite ocean of the cosmos that binds us all together. Mars watches you now, as I do. It sends its message across the void, and it is up to you to heed it. May you walk gently upon the earth and tread carefully among the stars. With empathy and insight, Nisa, from the depths of Neptune.